A general explanation of the Buddha speaks of Amitabha Sutra, with commentary by the Venerable Master Xuanhua. Verse for opening a sutra. The unsurpassed, profound, and wonderful Dharma is difficult to encounter in hundreds of millions of yonks. I now see and hear it, receive and uphold it, and I vow to fathom the Tathagata's true meaning. Practice, holding the name. When the water-clearing pearl is tossed in muddy water, the muddy water becomes clear. When the Buddha's name enters a confused mind, the confused mind attains to the Buddha. This sutra takes faith, vows, and holding the name as its doctrine. Having discussed faith and vows, we shall now discuss holding the name. Reciting the Buddha's name is like throwing a pearl into muddy water so that the muddy water becomes clear. This clear water pearl can purify even the filthiest water. Recitation of the Buddha's name is like this pearl. Who can count the false thoughts which fill our minds and succeed one another endlessly like waves on the sea? When the Buddha's name enters a confused mind, the confused mind becomes the Buddha. Recite the name once, and there is one Buddha in your mind. Recite it 10 times, and there are 10 Buddhas. Recite it 100 times, and there are 100 Buddhas. The more you recite, the more Buddhas there are. Say, Namo Amitabha Buddha. There is a Buddha thought in your mind. When you are mindful of the Buddha is mindful of you. It's like communication by radio or radar. You recite here, and it's received there. But if you don't recite, nothing is received. So you must hold and recite the name. In the Dharma ending age, recitation of the Buddha's name is the most important Dharma door. Don't take it lightly. Every time Dhyana Master Yo-Ming Sho, the sixth patriarch of the Pure Land School, recited the Buddha's name, a transformation Buddha came out of his mouth. Those with the 5 eyes and 6 spiritual penetrations could see it. When you recite the Buddha's name, you emit a light which frightens all weird creatures and strange ghosts away. They run far, far away and leave you alone. So the merit and virtue of holding the Buddha's name is inconceivable. Holding and reciting the Buddha's name, you should, as it says in the doctrine of the mean, grasp it tightly in your fist. Do not let it go. Thought after thought, recite the name. There are 4 methods of reciting. 1. Contemplating and thinking Buddha recitation. 2. Contemplating and image Buddha recitation. 3. Real mark Buddha recitation. 4. Holding the name Buddha recitation.